What's going on, everybody? Spunky 991 coming guys with another video. Coming at you guys from my Eagles Giants Week 12 preview. Eagles coming to this game on a 2-game winning streak. Eagles are in position right now, in great position right now, where they can control their own destiny. Regardless of what happens with this division, the Eagles win this game, and they continue to win. The Eagles are in control of getting the playoff seed. If the Eagles win this game today, they will be, in the 7th seed of the NFL playoffs. That's, of course, if the season was to end, this week. So, like I said, if the Eagles win, they're in that 7th seed of the playoffs, and all they will have to do from there is just continue to pat on the wins, and they will be in the playoffs. So, it's quite an amazing turnaround from where we were, let's say, just 3-4 weeks ago. 3-4 weeks ago, it was like, okay, yeah, this season is a lost cause. But now that the Eagles have won their last 2 games, and they are, we're seeing much more improvement out of this team. Yeah, they're in position to make the playoffs. This division is still up in the air. It's nowhere near settled. Dallas losing their 2nd straight game. Anything can happen there. They lose a couple more games. The Eagles continue to win. Then the division, the NFC East, is still there in question for the Eagles. It's still there for the Eagles to grab. So it truly is remarkable how quickly things change around this league. It really is. So yeah, it's plain and simple. Eagles coming to this game playing the New York Giants, who have just been on a downward spiral, continue to be on a downward spiral. This is only our 2nd division game of the season. This last stretch of the NFL schedule for us, this last stretch of our schedule is is nothing but division games. Only one non-division game, that's against the New York Jets. But other than that, it's just nothing but division games to close out the season. It's weird how they loaded up our schedule like that, where they loaded all division games at the end of the schedule, but they did. Now, I've seen some Eagle fans say, okay, we got this in the bag. The New York Giants are a team that we have, especially in the last 2 decades, just absolutely got the best of. But I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Do not take the New York Giants lightly. Do not think that we're just going to go in there and get an easy win, that we're just going to beat this team easily. Because at the end of the day, even though we have in the recent years really gotten the best out of this team, those games have always been very close games. They 9 times out of 10, they were always close games. They always played us well. It was just 1 or 2 crazy plays at the end of the game that went the Eagles' way. This team, this New York Giants team, even though they pretty much are out of the question when it comes to making the playoffs, not 100%, they're not mathematically eliminated, but they're really down. But even though they are, they're not really in the picture at the moment, don't take them lightly. This New York Giants team is still very salty, very butthurt that we rested our starters against the Washington football team last year, which gave the Washington football team the NFC East. This New York Giants team is butthurt about that. You listen to their head coach, Joe Judge, he still sounds sour about that. And I've made it very clear. What my opinion of that whole situation was. At the end of the day, the Eagles had nothing to play for in that game. Our season was done. The New York Giants finished the season 6-10. They were not deserving of being in the playoffs to begin with. If you don't want to be having to depend on division or on anybody, but especially the division rival, then win more games. You only won 6 games last year. You were not deserving to be in the playoffs. It's not our responsibility to help you guys make the playoffs. That is your responsibility. Go out there and win more games. You want to make the playoffs. That's not our problem. We don't owe the Giants anything. We don't owe anybody anything. So I support 100% what Doug Peterson did in what turned out to be his last game as the Eagles head coach. I support that 100%. That was not our responsibility to help the Giants get in the playoffs. You guys want to make the playoffs? Win games. It's that simple. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to depend on somebody else, especially a division rival, a hated division rival like the Eagles. And it's funny to me I'm going to get to this preview soon, but I just got to air this out. It's funny to me, though, that New York Giants fans know darn well, had the shoes been on the other foot, they would have been celebrating, they would have been boasting, they would have been talking all their trash online about how they denied the Eagles a playoff position. That's just how much the Giants hate us. So, cry me a freaking river, because you guys know damn well, had the shoe been on the other foot, you would have been very happy that, the Giants denied the Eagles a playoff spot. But getting back to this game right here, don't take the Giants lightly. Do not take this team lightly. They are still an NFL football team. They are still a division rival. These teams with the worst records may be the ones you actually have to worry about the most, because they have absolutely nothing to lose. They will love nothing more than to play spoiler. So our team has got to have their guard up. They got to come to this game prepared with a great game plan. Don't expect this to be an easy cakewalk. Go out there, get up early in this game and keep your foot on the gas throughout the game. And I believe they will. I believe that Sirianni will have these guys ready to go. I think these guys are focused. They know what's at stake for us, which is a playoff seed. So I believe these guys will show up, in this game, and I believe they will get the job done. Now, I picked the Giants to win this game in my schedule video, my NFL pick video, and I'm still gonna pick the Giants to win. I'm doing this in this situation because of reverse psychology. I'm hoping that what I say, the Eagles do the opposite. Hell, they've done the past couple weeks. So I'm picking the Eagles. I'm picking the Giants to win this game by a score of 24-21. A late, fourth quarter field goal. But like I said, I'm doing this with reverse psychology with the hope that the Eagles go out there and they prove me wrong with their play on the field. Now, the keys to win this game, it always starts with the big men up front, the trenches. The offensive line, the defensive line, got to have great days. Getting pressure on their quarterback, getting Daniel Jones, getting pressure on him. He's one of those guys that is not very mobile. He's slightly more mobile than what Eli Manning was, but he's really not mobile at all, really. Get the pressure on Daniel Jones. If you get pressure on Daniel Jones, you hit him early, Daniel Jones is going to make mistakes. He's one of those guys that is very turnover prone. So get the pressure on him early, hit him early, take away their running game. Now, when they come to the receivers, they got some playmakers in this receiver core. You got Darius Slayton, you got Sterling Shepard, you got Galladay. So they got some playmakers at wide receiver. And those guys are definitely, we definitely got to make sure that we do not let these guys have big career days against us. So take away that, getting that pressure on Daniel Jones, forcing him into mistakes, take away the running game, and force Daniel Jones to have to try to beat us in the air. If we are forcing Daniel Jones to throw the football, I really do like our chances in this game. Now, offensively, we got to continue to do what's been working for us, which is that run game. That very strong run game, which in the past couple of weeks has just gotten better and better. Last week against the number one ranked run defense, we put almost 200 yards on them, the New Orleans Saints. Continue to run that football. I like our chance against the New York Giants defensive line. Even though they got Leonard Williams over there, who was one of the better defensive tackles in the game, I like our chances to run the ball against this New York Giants team. So get that running game going. Continue to take as much pressure off of Jalen Hurts as we can. Get that running game going early. Run it down their throats. That will open up things in the passing game. From the play action to Dallas Goedert. This could be a game where the Eagles could definitely, I could definitely see the Eagles, putting up a lot of points this game. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I think there's definitely potential for us to have a pretty good day today against this New York Giants defense. This New York Giants defense has given up a lot of points this season. I believe the Eagles can have a very good day against them. But it's going to come down to the trenches, the O-line, open up the running lanes for these running backs. We got bad news that Jordan Howard will not be playing this game. Sad, but next man up. Next man got to come up. Gainwell, who will probably be activated to the roster. Boston Scott. Miles Sanders, who came back last week, his first game back after the injury. Everybody got to step up and do their job. But, I see this as a day where we can continue to keep a very strong run game against this Giants defense and have a lot of success running the ball against this Giants defense. Receivers, gotta get these receivers involved more than just Devontae Smith. I want to see guys like I would love to see Greg Ward get involved. I would like to see more out of J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Of course, on Jalen Reagor, Chris Watkins. I would just like to see all our receivers get involved in this game. Everybody touch the ball at least once in this game. If we can get this running game going early, running all over them, that will open up the passing game. That will make the Giants defense have to respect the passing game. They have to respect the running game, which will open up the passing game. Like I said, I'm picking the Giants to win this game by a score of 24-21. But that's me using reverse psychology, hoping that the Eagles go out there and they prove me wrong. Like I said, man, do not take the New York Giants lightly. This is a team right now that has nothing to lose. They are still, they're still upset about the game last year when we took our starters out. So don't expect us don't expect this team to just lay down for us and give us an easy W. We have to go into this Sunday and take that game. We have to continue to be hungry and motivated to win this game. So yeah. Like I said, start with the big man up front, the O-line, the D-line. That's who it starts with. It starts with getting that pressure on Daniel Jones, trying to force Daniel Jones into mistakes, take away their running game. Make Daniel Jones have to try to beat us in the air. And when Daniel Jones is throwing the football, that is a position that we want him in. We want him having to try to win with his arm, because he's a guy with pressure. He will make mistakes. Running game, like I said, for us has to be strong again. I think this is definitely a game where we can run the ball very well against New York Giants defense. I want to see all the receivers get involved more in this game. Not just throwing the ball to Devontae Smith. Try to get everybody we can involved in this game. So there you have it, man. My Eagles Giants Week 12 preview. Let's go out there, Birds. Let's get this W. Let's get that 7. Let's put ourselves in that 7th seed. And let's just keep this winning going, man. We're in a good position right now where, regardless of what happens with division, even if we don't win division, we are still in position to get a playoff spot. And that is crucial for a young team with a lot of young players getting that playoff experience. So let's go out there, beat these Giants on Sunday. Let's keep this winning thing going. As always, go Birds. Spunky 901 is out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
Victory!